Did I tell you about the Spanish lessons?
No, tell me about Spanish lessons.
Brilliant. So I like going to Spain or the Canaries or somewhere like that, and very inconsiderately they speak a different language. Okay, which means I have to be a typical UK person, very lazy, want everybody to speak my language. I'm going to have to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
Right? So I thought, right, I'll do some courses. So I did some online courses and stuff like that, and it's great, but you can't learn from online courses. You need to immerse yourself. You know, it's great doing an online course. Even ones that we would do would be great, but you really need to go and see somebody, and you need to experience somebody else's experience. To learn how to cement it in place. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll go get some Spanish lessons. And you know the way that the world provides you with what you need.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this person came into my awareness. Right, they actually put a postcard in the local newsagents for Spanish lessons. Lovely lady, and I went along to see her, and we sat down, and she's a Spanish national from Madrid, and I said, I want to learn Spanish. She said, what do you want to do? I said, I just want to be a tourist. I just want to go over there and be able to order a meal, order a drink, say please, thank you. Nothing, I don't want to be debating in Parliament. I just want the basics so I can seem like I've made the effort. Okay, she says, no problem. So we did a little bit of a lesson then, which was real basic stuff, which I knew because I'd been doing the online stuff. But the thing that came out of it for me was that I wasn't pronouncing any of the words properly. Okay, because Spanish is really difficult. Yeah. Because it's like the R's are pronounced differently whether there's one or two, and V's are pronounced as B.
Oh,
and J's are silent, or they go for J. Yeah. And what you think you're saying is total rubbish. Yeah. You try and speak that to Spanish people, and that's why when I went over there, when I went on holiday, everybody looked at me like I had two heads and went, because they couldn't understand. I had all the right spellings in my mind and saying it, but I wasn't pronouncing it right. Yeah. And I thought, oh God, I've got to learn all this. Now I've learned the words, I've got to learn how to say them. So I signed up to do some lessons with her. And one thing that what I realised from when I was talking was I felt uncomfortable because I didn't know the words. And in my mind, it was kind of, my ego was kind of being upset because I couldn't say these words. Yeah. I didn't know something, and that wasn't good. That was not a good place to be. Anyway, I went away, and then the next week I went to go. I was doing one lesson a week. I was walking down there because it's just around the corner, and as I was walking down there, I got this huge panic attack, and I mean huge. I mean, I don't very often get a panic attack, but this one stopped me in the street. Luckily, there was no one around. Yeah. But it stopped me in the street, and I just went into panic mode. And all the thoughts that came to mind was, "Oh my God, I've got to speak Spanish. What if I get it wrong? What if I look a total tit? What if? And it just kept building and building and building and building inside me. And I couldn't move towards this person's place, this woman's house. I couldn't move there. I was just stuck on the spot. And all of a sudden, my mind just kicked in and it just went, what are you doing? Yeah. And I realised what I was doing. I realised I was in the middle of a huge, great thought storm. And this thought storm was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was just watching it. It was really bizarre. It was like I was up on the wall looking down. Yeah. And then I thought, me, the voice, not the thoughts, but the voice in my head, which is me, went, do you know what? Let's go the wrong way. Let's not run away from this Spanish. Let's run into it. And in my mind, I actually made it worse. Wow. I went, do you know what? I'm going to make these thoughts as bad as I can. I'm really, really going to make them bad. And I started to try and make my thoughts bad. I started to make them even worse. And I thought to myself, like you get that feeling in your chest where it's kind of anxious and anxiety. And I thought, I concentrated and I thought, I'm going to make it bad. I'm going to make it really, really bad. And knowing stuff about NLP, about feelings and stuff and spinning and that, I tried to make them really bad and I couldn't. And the more I tried to make them bad, the more they went away. Yeah. And then the thoughts disappeared and I couldn't even think about it anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I just thought, oh, might as well go down there then. Yeah. I just went down there. And I know that took a bit of time to describe, but it was in a period of probably about 20 seconds in real time.
So is that a technique that you're recommending to other people?
Yeah, run towards it.
Run towards it?
Yeah, run towards it. Yeah. It's the classic thing of the bullies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bullies do it because they can get away with it.
Yeah.
That's what your thoughts do. They do it because they can get away with it.
Yeah.
And the more they get away with it, the more you see that bully as power.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, actually, do you know what? I'm going to take you on.
Yeah.
I might get a beating, but on the other hand, I might not. You might back down.
Yeah.
So that was a real big lesson for me. That was a real big moment where I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go for it now. And now, if I get those feelings of anxiety, and we'll get them.
Yeah.
If I get anxious about something now, I just try and make it really big, really bad, and I try and double it and double it and double it. And the more I try and double it, the more it seems to halve.
And also, you've been through every scenario in your own mind, then, haven't you?
Oh.
Like, yeah. So there's nothing that you can do that's even worse. No.
But the interesting thing is, you're not then able to make yourself feel bad, and the thoughts that come in, you just kind of batten them away. It's kind of like, I know I've had that one. I've had that one. Is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Interesting.
And it doesn't stop you from feeling anxious, but no, that's not right. It doesn't stop you from thinking anxious thoughts, but you don't get the same feeling.
No. It's almost like the power's gone.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah.
It's taken the sting out of it, you know.